Hello, guys, and welcome back to I Have a Story to Tell. I think last week was very successful. Um, it gave you guys an opportunity to see my kids and, see the reason why I'm doing this in the first place. So, for that, it was a good experience. Um, I wasn't even gonna do a vlog today. I've been going through some stuff. I just recently lost my aunt. Rest in peace, Aunt Cassandra. We all love you, and we miss you terribly. And it's not gonna be the same without you. But um, I just decided I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna push through, and I'm gonna continue to tell my story because you know she, among other people, would have wanted me to. So, we're going to get into today's topic. I'm not going to be before you long because I am kind of tired mentally, physically, and emotionally. So, I just wanted to get on here and to touch on today's topic and talk about it for a little while. And we're just going to take it from there. I bought the hookah out this time. I couldn't do it around the kids the last time. So, let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is curving the BS. For those of you that may not know, BS stands for bullshit. I'm still learning how to curve the BS. It's because of the type of person that I am. I'm very big on I'm just not dealing with certain things. And or if somebody causes me to become aggravated or agitated, I tend to you know like that's me. I'm a Leo. We do that. But I'm teaching myself to learn how to curve the BS. So the first thing that I'm gonna talk about is every fight doesn't need you in it. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to think about that. Every fight does not need you in it. You guys have to learn how to pick and choose your battles. Some things I'm learning to let go of. And when it comes down to other areas, I'm not so able to let go of. And I say that because when it comes down to my kids, when it comes down to my livelihood, and when it comes down to myself and my children's life, those are things that I don't play about and I'm going to act on immediately. But every fight doesn't need you in it. I don't know if you guys are prayerful, but some things you just gotta pray and just be like, you know what, God, you take over the situation. Other things, it's just best not to give a reaction because those are the things that the person or the situation may call you to do. They want you to react. They want you to get at a character and out of who you are on a day-to-day basis. So you have to learn how to pick and choose your battles. Um, don't always jump gun-ho just because your peoples. Because everybody that's your peoples ain't your peoples. Um, I've been in situations where people that I thought were my friends were only my friends because it benefited them, because of what I had to offer and what I brought to the table. And that goes for family too. You know, they were around and they were involved because it was drama for them and that's what they needed. Like, they was all right with sitting here watching me struggle. They were okay with sitting here watching me stressed out and, like, just being down, because not for nothing, but people feed off of that. Some people, they feed off of that energy, and you have to learn how to distinguish between the two. So don't always jump gun ho. Like, if your people come to you with a problem and you don't know the full side of a story, you can very well walk yourself into a situation that you're not going to be able to get out of later on down the line. So be very careful about how you choose to fight that battle. That's part of curving the BS. It's not always easy because some people don't realize that sometimes your battle is not always their battle to fight. It's not. It's not always your battle to fight. It's okay to be a support system. I'm not saying don't support them, especially if they are your friend or family member that you're very close to and you guys have that connection. But you can't always be willing and able to jump for other people and be so willing to give yourself to their problems, because 9 times out of 10, either they're going to do it for you, period. They're going to do it for you temporarily, and then when it's not to their liking, they back up off you totally. And, some people just, they pretend. They're very good pretenders. They're, oh yeah, I'm your friend, we this, we da-da-da-da-da, we da-da-da-da-da. But after a while, they fall off like leaves on a tree when the seasons change. So don't always be so gung-ho, especially if you have something to lose. You know what I mean? Like your kids, you know what I mean? You have to think about them at the end of the day. Like, is this going to be beneficial to my kids? What's going to happen if something happens to me? As a single mom, I always try. I'm not going to say it always works because I'm very hot-headed, but I always try to think, well, dag, if I'm here, who going to take care of them? Because nobody can give them the love and the support that I do. So you guys have to be very, very, very careful with that. Which comes up to my next point, learning how and when to control your anger. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. My voice is a little hoarse now because I was in a little situation that it angered me to the point where I was yelling so much that I'm starting to lose my voice. And it actually took one of my family members, my aunt, to tell me, Chrissy, stop yelling. Because I'm very big on that. It's not a Napoleon complex. I don't want y'all to think that. Because it's not. But when somebody threatens you, you know what I mean? I'm very big on those 3 subjects. Don't threaten me, don't threaten my kids. I told y'all in about 2 vlogs ago that I almost lost my life. So I take all threats, whether they're little or big. I don't take them lightly. Someone that I know of, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that, I hung out with her every day. She actually lost her life defending her honor as a woman. And it's sad that she even had to go through that. Now those kids don't have a mom. So, sometimes we have to learn how and when to control our anger. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that what she did wasn't justified. Isha, she went out as a hero. Baby, God bless you. Because you did what any woman would do. You defended your right not to be, tested. And for that, you will forever be recognized as a hero. Sometimes you just got to learn how to control your anger. Um, everything doesn't call for situations like this. Oh, trust me, the situation I went through, it caused this. It was just due for this. Um, but in any other situation that may be minor, you have to learn and how to control your anger. It doesn't mean that you lost. It doesn't mean you taking an L, but it's learning how to be the bigger and better person. Definitely. I'm still learning that how to be the bigger and better person and not stoop to, other people's levels because I have to realize, I'm not the one with the issue, especially if I didn't come to them with the issue. I'm not the person with the problem, you are. You know what I mean? So that sounds like a real you problem. I tell my kids that all the time. That's like a real you problem. Get yourself together. That's what you have to tell people. Get yourself together. That sounds like a you problem. Get yourself together. Just learn how to control your issues. Learn how to control your anger. Everything doesn't always call for losing your voice or the headaches or the stress. It's not always good to do, especially when you have reasons to live for. It's not always beneficial to yourself. So you got to learn how to control your anger. Um, Next topic that I'm going to be talking about is keep people, places, and things to a minimum. You know why I say that? Because when, and this is exposing myself, when I'm going through something, I love to keep family and friends that I think are friends. I love to keep them around me because it's a distraction from the actual issue. And I'm not gonna lie, it is. It's a distraction from the actual issue. And not only that, it keeps me uplifted. But again, everybody ain't your friend. Everybody is not the family member that got your back. Like they say they got your back. They just, oh, she going through drama. Let me go ahead and hop over here and see what's going on because that's what they live off of. Everybody that's with you ain't always with you. They love to feed off of that negative energy because it makes them feel better about themselves. And that's no good for your situation. I'm actually at more peace now, not having as many people around me than I was when I had, like, my house was always full or there was someone that was always here. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good not to be on the phone or have somebody like to your ear every 5 minutes because that person may not be a true listening ear. They may be holding it, you know what I mean, for when something blows up so they can use it against you. So everybody that's for you ain't always for you. And I had to learn that the hard way. Um, don't be too kind-hearted. Don't don't be too free-hearted with yourself. I'm a very big believer on if I like you and I take you in and I take you under my wing and I let you into my life. Um, I'm a very free-hearted person. I believe in you know if you need me, I got you. I'm there. You need this, all right, I'm on my way. But I had to slow that down. I did because I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of time and I spent a lot of energy on people that just eventually left me. You know what I mean? I'm not sad about it. You know what I mean? It was a learning experience. but it also taught me not to be so free hearted and so willing to just, jump gun ho for everybody, because everybody that I was for wasn't for me. And I had to learn that the hard way. Also, don't give no energy that ain't being given to you. If you're in a relationship, or if you have a friendship where you feel like um, you're giving more than what you're getting, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that's not a good relationship. Anybody that's in your life and that cares about you and that loves you, they're going to be just as free-hearted as you are, which means it's always going to be a give and take relationship. There's always going to be, if I got your back, you got mine. If you need this and I have it, I got you. And if I don't have it and you got it, you know what I mean, you're going to help me. But everybody's not like that. That's part of the BS. You got to learn how to curve that. Everybody is not going to give you the same energy that you put out. And that's okay. But you got to keep that balance. Because after a while, if it's a genuine relationship, you guys are going to be able to sit down and talk about it and possibly fix it. If it's not, then they're going to fall off like leaves off of a tree. And, they're just going to fade away. And now you have to deal with the fact that you gave so much time and so much energy and so much love into somebody that wasn't even willing to reciprocate that. You got to learn that. Give the same energy that people give to you. It's not always warranted. Sometimes you just don't have to give no energy at all. Don't. Just don't give no energy. Learn how to say no. Personally me, it's still hard for me to say no because I feel so bad. And, I just be like, oh my God, let me help. But when the shoe was on the other foot, that help wasn't there. It wasn't given to me like I gave it out. And it kind of made me feel bad, to the point where it was some nights that I would cry. Like, I don't understand why, I'm giving this person so much of myself and I can't get that back because it's not genuine, boo. I actually had to literally drill that into my head. It's not genuine. They don't care. It's all right when you're giving them what they want, but when it comes down to you, they don't care. So you have to learn how to give people the energy that they're giving you, or sometimes it doesn't deserve energy at all. Had to learn that the hard way. Sure did. Last but not least, and this is my last subject. Like I told you, I wasn't gonna be before you long. I'm actually want to rest, and maybe I'll have a little bit more energy for you guys on the next vlog, because it took a lot for me to actually just come up here and do this one. I miss my one, so I've been kind of drained lately. I'm not gonna cry. But I'm going to go to the last subject of curving the BS. Learn how to hold your own on your own. You guys want to know why I made it this far? You can thank a few people for that. I'm going to start with my parents, Jacqueline Atkins and Glenn Gilliam. Beasts. Beast. And they formed one. So, they basically taught me how to land on my feet in hard situations. how to hold my own and not to depend on anyone to get me to where I need to be or where I want to be. Because at the end of the day, sometimes all you got is yourself. Um, my Aunt Valinda, Aunt Truth, my Aunt Pat, Auntie Buddha, my Aunt Valinda, well, I said her, my Aunt Eunice, my Aunt Agnes. Those are my go-to people. They helped frame holding it on your own. Those are very strong females that I had an example of in order to be where I am today. They taught me how to hold your own. Even when I felt like I couldn't, they uplifted me. Even when I needed that check, like, yo, you need to curve that. It's BS. Those are the people that help me. Keep those people and people like that. Keep that in your corner. Keep it in your corner. It's very important for holding your own. You have to learn how to do that. Everything that I have established, material wise, as far as my house and my car and me taking care of my children. I had to learn how to establish that and to be able to hold my own. I'm not going to say that I didn't have help along the way, because I did. And for that, I'm very grateful to those people. But I had to learn how to hold my own, because those people that helped me also taught me how to react and to prepare myself for if they weren't around for the help. Strength comes with experience. I'm 34 years old and I've been through so much. It may not seem like it's a lot for anybody that may be older than me, but witnessing the stuff that I have versus the average 34-year-old woman in my age bracket. And I've talked to, some people that are in my age bracket, and they just look at me like, girl, how you still standing? Why? Because I had to learn how to hold my own. I had 3 kids for a drive to keep me holding on my own. That's my reason. I had to learn how to hold my own. Because now I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing it for me and 3 other people. Learn how to hold your own. Always secure yourself. Always have a plan A through Z. Which means that when you initially set out to do something, you need to have backup plans. And I'm not just talking about, oh, it's a plan A and a plan B. No, I plan A through Z. Because the original plan may have quirks in it, or it may have things in it that fall off. And you need to be able to maneuver yourself through that situation. You need to be able to have a backup plan just in case the original plan didn't work out. And if the backup plan don't work out, you need a backup plan for that. So always keep yourself 5 steps ahead of the game. Make sure that you have that plan A through B. That also comes with curving the BS. Because when BS comes at you, you got to be able to think quick on your feet. You got to be able to have that plan A through Z, because some things happen unexpected. You just have to learn how to deal with it. And nobody can actually tell you how to deal with your situation but you, because you're the person that's going through it. But you have to be able to, all right, I need to do this, and this in order for this to go that way, in order to fix that one. And okay, so I'm not going to go through this. And okay, I'm going through a situation right now, which is bullshit. But Let me go ahead and maneuver around this and put this right here and that right there. It's kind of like putting a puzzle together. You got to make all the pieces fit to avoid the BS. Last but not least, humble yourself. I know y'all just looked at me like, oh my God, did she really say? But why do I have to humble myself in this BS going on? Humble yourself. Humble yourself and spot the real help from the attention seekers. When you're going through bullshit, sometimes you're going through that because you have to humble. It's telling you to humble yourself. Don't always think that it can't happen to you. Or this is not, this ain't me. I ain't supposed to be going through this. Is bullshit. You gotta humble yourself. I humble myself every day. It's not always easy. I don't always keep that same energy, but I have learned to humble myself with certain things because in an instant, things could turn not in my favor. And if I don't think with a humble mind, then it's going to be a lot worse than what I'm already going through. That comes along with, even when you're going through the BS, reaching out for people that you think are going to help you. It's not always that. It's not. Everybody is not out to be helped. Everybody is not out to help. Some people are just attention seekers. And as you grow through your situation and as you grow in life, you'll be able to spot it. I'm still learning. I haven't perfected it, but I'm still learning how to distinguish between the two. And I'm still learning how to humble myself because it's not easy. Especially when you feel like you didn't do any wrong to deserve the BS that you're getting. So sometimes you just have to humble yourself. And you have to be able to distinguish the attention seekers from the ones that are actually there to help or that actually need the help. Guys, I come to you as humbly as I know how. It is not easy for me to get up here and do these vlogs. I literally sit down every Monday and contemplate, oh my God, am I going to do this? Am I going to keep revealing my story? And am I going to keep giving my point of view on, things that I've been through or am currently going through? And it's a day-to-day battle, but at the end of the day, I always choose to push past that fear and to continue to share my story with you guys because I want to help. I've always been that type of person. Whatever you get out of the vlogs that I've been giving you, I hope that you take it and use it for your good. I ask that you guys continue to pray for me and my children as we continue on this journey with the vlogs that I have a story to tell. And last but not least, because I don't want to get off the subject, please curb the bullshit as much as possible. It's not always easy to curve it, but you have to. It's not worth your life. It is not worth your sanity. And most important, but not least, it is not worth your peace. Peace is the greatest gift that God has given to us. And when we learn how to curve the BS and we grow into our peaceful area in life, it becomes a much better place. It doesn't become easier because there's always going to be curveballs and there's always going to be bullshit. But nothing is worth your peace. You guys see this glow? I'm going through stuff, but it's not worth my peace. It's not worth my sanity. It's not worth my happiness. And for that, I will continue to fight. I hope that you guys learn something from this. I hope that you take this and absorb it or use it as you will. I hope that you guys continue to like, share, and subscribe to Christina Battle. I got a story to tell on YouTube. Until the next time,